That's right. Good morning, afternoon. You know what? Here we go. You know what? If you look on your side, you can see that this wall is something that is completely, it's like you kind of like, well, I think I see it here, but as you can see, it's very much, you can see it, what's going on here, okay? So you can go through it and it's a little bit easier. So again, this is something that kind of changed on this. Now, if you go to another location, and that is, let's go over to, that's right, Blue Beach. You can see, I'm not going to go into those, but those are some of the things. And you can see over here, let's go over, and you can see that over here we have the same thing, all right? So again, they've kind of changed this so you're thinking, so people can kind of know, okay, we need to go in there to open up the gates over here, okay? So again, that's kind of the situation on here. As you can see though, there's an awful lot of stuff that is just getting improved like everything. So it's one of those things that I'm so excited about, you know? It's just, they've got the Moyas. I think I'm saying that right. If not, I'm sure I'll get corrected on that. So anyways, it's just one of those things that is just phenomenal on how incredible everything is and around this place. So again, a lot of little build-up actually got changed just the other day, but again, there's just a lot of things. You can see, look at the coloring of the background is kind of a little different than what is on the other one, okay? So anyways, let's go ahead. Okay, we have to stay away from, let's go ahead and go over to Paul Bean Park, all right? And then we can go in and you can see, again, this is, I just love that stuff, you know. There we go. And then we gotta go over here. And it's just really, everything is kind of coming together. It's one of those things. You can see that there's some really beautiful things. You can see that you can kind of, okay, here we go. Oh, okay, we're gonna go around. One thing that's really kind of neat about this is that, and I've done this, I've been on the old game, and what's really nice is that this has so much, that really you should be able to go up there. Sometimes you do, and then other times it's like, I think they've got it over here, so we can go ahead. It's one of those things, it's so much easier to move around in this place because of it. So once you get into the new game, you're gonna feel like you're just like, this is so much easier. You can move around and do so many things, and it's just one of those things that is just kind of like, wow, so cool. As you can see, kind of go over here and kind of go back. Now this, you can see that the wall, of course, I went in there and it goes, no, we're just gonna give you a hard time. Let's go ahead. Oops. Let's try that again. I just know we can do it. Gotta get it a little bit closer. Okay, let's go there. Oh, that's right. There we go. And again, we already found it, but we can go ahead and do that. Anyways, it's one of those things that there's just a lot of stuff going on. A little bit kind of crazy. There's over there. That room hasn't been done just yet, but it's, and then this over here, if you look straight ahead, let's go ahead. This area is kind of interesting. And again, there's so many surprises that you guys are going to be able to see. And the problem is that you're seeing a little bit of what's going on here, but there's just so much that is just happening on this. Anyways, so I can go ahead. You can see how beautiful it is over here, you know. It's just got some stuff. Again, it's just, look at the color. It's just absolutely gorgeous, this thing over here. The colors and what you can see is just one of those, it's like, wow. Oh, come on, you can do it. Yes, of course. Anyways, let's go over here. We're just going to go over, that's right, Ballyhoo Bluffs, okay? It will be so nice if and when, if they do it, put in a thing on, what is it called? Going into what's it was, it would be so nice to have something in there. As you can see, we can go ahead and this is the termite, and that's the way it works on there. I kind of feel like I'm going over everything again and again on this. But again, if there's anybody new here, okay, that's... And that was kind of an ode to, you know, it's kind of what happened years ago and what's going on in that area. I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to be able to go in that direction. And when they finally release it, I'll have so much to share with you, and that's going to be kind of neat what's going on. As you can see here, I was showing you different areas. Well, this is something else over here. And you hit those and you can kind of go. It's going to be interesting what you can do over there. I've been told to stay away from it, so I do. And anyways, that's kind of what's going on here. And then we're back over here. And it's just one of those things that are just, oh my gosh, it's just incredible. As you can see over here, let's go ahead and go in here. I think we can go in and we can go over to equipment, okay? And you can see that I've got rocket launchers on there. I have the shovel. I'm trying to think if I think that's not it. Let's go back in. I want the shovel. That's right. Oh, there we go. And here we go on this. You can see that the shovel is quite nice. You know, it's got quite it's kind of a nice thing. And then at the same time, you can go ahead and I'm just trying to think, how do we get this thing to work? Oh, come on. I'm trying to think how we get this thing to work. Right. Okay, well, I know it can be worked. I'm just trying to figure out which one do I go in and do that. But again, it's not, it will come to me. It will come and say, oh, this is the way it works. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of share with you some of the things over here. We can go ahead, we can see that we have 70% on this. We can also go in, we can do the debug. You can see that the basic on red, you can see you can see there's a new one of this, okay? You can go ahead, you can change that. And if you go like that, you can go ahead and say done. Then you can go exactly, you can see that we're having the blue thing next on this, okay? There's also, as you can see on this, you can see that we have this. We can go ahead and do an edit. Let's go ahead and go down. You can see that we have this. This is just one of those things that you can kind of see with everything's going on. I'm sure they'll have lots and lots more. We can kind of go from there. So anyways, let's go in. We got to go ahead and put that frown in. And then we can say done, and then we can go ahead and go on that. That is so weird. I don't think the system is working today on that shovel. I think they're doing something in the behind the scenes, because usually we can get that to be done here. But let's go ahead and get rid of the shovel. Let's go. We're gonna have. Let's go equipment. Let's go back down one, and we go in, and then we can get rid of it. That's kind of how that works on that. Again, that's the console, and that is so weird. I am just stuck. Oh my gosh, it's just stuck. It's not working today. All right, well, we just got to get going. I'll be back in just a second. Let's go ahead and let's just warp out of here. And let's go back out and do that. All right, see if that will do that. Oh my goodness, it's just not working today. It's just interesting. All right, we'll talk later, and I'll come back in and hopefully it will work again. Thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye. Well, hey, what can I say? We're back. That is so weird that happened. I'm not surprised, because everything is kind of in a working thing. You can see that we're working in an area that is still being worked on. So again, that can happen, and we can just kind of go with that. At least you kind of see how the spaghetti was being made, and that's okay. So let's go ahead and. Oh, come on. I kind of have a. Come on. Why is this being such a Ah! Maybe I need to go out and see this. There we go. My goodness, that was fun. You can see I'm just gonna go on the other side. And, oh my goodness, that was close. And then we kind of go over there. Let's go ahead. I think we can get, let me see, I'm trying to think. We need to get over. Okay, there we go. And then we kind of go, oh, whoa, okay, now let's go over here. You can see, love this coloration, but I just want to kind of go over. This is, we're over on this side, and you can see that that has a big, oh, come on. Hopefully it doesn't knock me out too bad. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, good. And then we kind of go on here, and then we can go, and then, oh yeah, that's right, we go down on that. But this is kind of interesting. You can, you know, get over, and then you can just wait. Ah. You can see him as just a little like a drunken sailor, but anyways, it's just one of those things you just have to. And then, oh my gosh. And you can kind of go all the way along. You can see, okay, go on there. And then you just kind of wait and then make sure that they, that's it's going to go down, but this one won't. And then we can go. Ah. You can see the timing is kind of off of what you're doing, but again, just kind of some interesting stuff that we can kind of do, and you can see that it's, you know, on this. It's just got, you can see how beautiful the purple is and all that good stuff. But again, it's just. But you gotta, if you want to go across, you gotta, yeah, that was, because you go down there and it's like, boom, that's not good. Okay, let's go ahead and go in over here. You can kind of go over here. There we go. You can see all the beautiful things around here, but again, it's just absolutely gorgeous in this area. It's just got a lot of good little things. You're gonna see, there's a lot of stuff I haven't shared with you, but that's, you know, that's okay. Let's go over to the construction zone, that's right, and then we can kind of go on that. But again, this is kind of the really neat stuff on this. As I said, this has got just loads of stuff. Remember, go over here, and you know, we're getting a little closer. But again, but I've been asked to, you know, kind of stay away from certain areas, and so I do. So. But I think once they open this thing up, and I'm hoping it gets in pretty close, you know, I hope it, hopefully before the end of the year. But again, I am kept in the dark, and that's okay. That's I think you know, I think some of them don't even know what they're going to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways. We kind of go over there. Again, this is kind of the stuff that you guys have, but goodness gracious. And then, oh, come on. Frustrating as heck, but I'm doing a little bit better. You're going to be seeing some new stuff in here. Just give you a heads up. It's the reason I don't ever go in there. Just give you that there's something there, and I can't seem to make it where you don't see it, but you'll see it. Anyways, there's the hospital over here and things like that. But again, it's just one of those things, and I'm just really, you know, happy to see on this. Of course, there's the Jobs Burgers, really kind of a neat thing going. Let's go ahead and go. And and you can see that the colorations changed just a little bit, and that's there we go. So anyways, this is the Yum Yum Yard. Just really enjoy this place. It's very nice. You just need to hit that little button over there, and it's kind of a neat on this. Anyways, just there's not a whole lot of stuff going on right now. that I can share with you anyways. There's so much that it's just there. So appreciate it. If you have any questions, please ask and go from there. I just really, I absolutely love this game, and I'm just very happy to, hopefully everything. Questions, please ask. And thank you, and I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.